welcome back. In this second video, I've attempted to put together the bridge that I've been following the instructions and building from the first activity card. And I'm just following step by step the instructions on how to connect the different orange and blue platforms and the legs of the bridge underneath. So I'm going to just, as you can see, I've got most of the bridge completed except for the last section. I'm going to show you that real quickly, how these pieces kind of interlock and fit together. So in this last platform, I'm going to be attaching the blue section, and I'm going to begin by inserting these support legs underneath. And so they just simply snap in, they fit in like so, and they're very easy to snap in place. It doesn't really matter which way these little support legs go in. You can just put them in any particular way that you feel would work. And then once I've got this all put together, I'm just going to simply slide it into the orange platform. And there you can see the last section now of my bridge is in place. I'm also going to be attaching some arches to the top of this section. And again, I'll use the same gray colored pegs to fit into the boxes here on the blue platform. And those just snap right in place like so. And then the kit also comes with some arches that I can attach onto the top of those gray posts, just like that. And now I have a completed bridge with all of the sections now complete. So I followed the steps according to the front side of this card. And now the challenge comes in as an engineer to figure out how to maybe redesign this bridge to allow a large boat to pass underneath. And this is where this particular instruction sheet comes in handy. As an engineer, one of the things that engineers always try to do is do some planning. And they have to, first of all, ask, the problem that I'm solving is what? What is the problem? Well, the problem is that we have a bridge here, but it's not tall enough to allow larger boats to pass underneath. So then it asks us to imagine some ideas to solve that problem. So it gives us a couple of places here to maybe sketch with a pencil some ideas of how we can change this bridge to allow it to have larger boats pass underneath. So we would draw some maybe sketches here of what the bridge might look like to allow a large boat to pass underneath. So these would be some ideas of what you would want to change your bridge and have it look like. Then we begin to plan. First, I will try building idea number 1. And because that might be the best way. Or you might want to build idea number 2 because maybe that might work better. And then you begin to create your bridge, allowing for a larger boat to pass underneath. And then you would ask yourself, what I noticed as I built and tested the model was what? What did you notice when you tested and built it? Was it tall enough to allow boats to pass underneath. And then the last question an engineer always asks is improvements. My solution was successful or unsuccessful, and one way that I would change it to make it become more successful would be what? So these are some of the steps that an engineer would go through as they're designing a structure. They would ask themselves the question, imagine some possible ideas, begin the planning process, then create that structure, and then test it to see if it's successful or not, and to note any improvements that might be made. So this planning sheet is a very excellent way of trying to solve a problem that engineers often have to think about when they're building structures. So this is included in that packet that you get inside your kit. So now that I have the completed bridge, we're going to stop this video, and when we come back, we'll show you the solution that I came up with that is actually on the back of that first card. We're going to try one of these solutions to see if that's a good solution. So join us for the third video in this series shortly. Thank you.